The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's newest trailer just came out, and it left me with a lot of questions but little to no answers. So today I'll be doing a pretty short analysis on the trailer. You might have seen an analysis video on the trailer already, and you might be thinking what makes mine different from the others. Well, the goal for this video is basically just to pitch in more ideas to try and make more sense of what the final product will be like. Let's get to the video. To start the trailer off, we have a shot of the sky, but where are the islands? Next up, we have a pretty good shot of Hyrule, where we can see a few different things, like Malus Death Mountain, and the teleportation thingy. And it seems to be that these green teleportation things are placed exactly where shrines were in Breath of the Wild. Well, we have a new enemy now, and it kinda reminds me of the Helmrock King. Now we get another shot of Hyrule. I can't help but to wonder what these things are. Maybe the replacement for the towers? And then we have this Zonai thing. I don't really have an explanation of what this is, but it does remind me of this shot from later on in the trailer. Right after that, we have a shot from the sky, and which from below, it looks like I can see a Guardian Skywatcher, unless that's a sky island with some sort of light on it. Now I guess we're getting Malus enemies in the game. We've seen this before in Age of Calamity though. We see a Malus Bokoblin and Lizalfos who seem to be in a new area that we haven't seen yet. And right beside them we see this sort of spirit energy. On the bridge of Hylia we see what seems to be Gleeok. We also get a great shot of Malus Death Mountain. We also catch a glimpse of some green thing below Hyrule Castle. Then we get to see Hateno Village, and we see that the Tech Lab lights aren't on, which is quite odd. We also see that the green spiral thing took over the Hateno Shrine, and to the right of the shrine, we can see some really odd light sources smack in the middle of the village. Right after this, we get a shot of Link looking at a blood moon, at a location that I can't point out. Tell me in the comments if you know where this location is. Another blood moon shot, this time right beside Hyrule Castle. In this next shot, we get a glimpse of the Great Calamity 2.0, and a massive explosion. Here, I can't tell if this is Death Mountain, but I think it is. We get a shot of Hyrule Castle, and we see the Great Plateau. In that shot, we see the same green pattern thing on the ground. Then we see a Bokoblin being taken over by Malus. After that, we get an amazing shot of new monsters and old ones. We see the Redead and the King Bokoblin. Now we see Epona, and she seems to be in the base game now. I have no idea what this is, but I think it's in the Gerudo region. Now we get a shot of Link with Guardian arms standing on a transport thing. The King Bokoblin and his Bokoblin friends. Now we get a shot of Link running from a Hinox with an odd glowing orb on his necklace. Another nice shot of Hyrule and Epona. Now this new enemy is carrying his Bokoblin friends into battle. And we see the Typhlo ruins, which seem to be cleared up now. Moblins with hats. Now we get a shot of a new enemy. Well, Ganondorf isn't looking too happy right now. Well, we get another nice shot of Link. And we get a very nice look at the Sky Islands. We can see to the far right we have a cube island, and to the far left of the island, we can see a sort of railing attaching the two islands together. I believe it's the same one that we see later on in the trailer. Now we get another shot of Link skydiving to the surface. And we see the same Zonai thing that I showed you before. We now get a glimpse at a new bow and arrow type. Here we see Link sliding down the railing that I mentioned before, and we see the monsters excavating something out of the mountain. Here we see an odd mechanical part, which we'll see later. It now seems that Link has the ability to move the islands. A portable cannon, and here's a new character that we've never seen before. And Link seems to be in contact with her some way or somehow. Now we get Magnesis 2.0, and our first look at a new car, which seems to be powered by this green light in the back. Here's a hot air balloon held up by this weird gooey green thing. And Nintendo gave us a hovercraft too. Now we have Link and Epona cruising through Hyrule Field. We can see some debris falling from the islands, and we get the title to finish off the trailer. or so we thought. We now get this final clip, leaving us on a cliffhanger. It now seems to be as if there's not going to be any more delays for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I can't wait to buy this game. Thank you so much for watching. I've never done an analysis before, so I'm sorry if it isn't as good as the other ones, but I can definitely say that I really tried on this one. I'm so close to 500 subs, I'm only 8 subs away, so please, if you aren't already, subscribe to the channel to help me reach that insane milestone. Thank you so much for watching again. October out.